clean myself. But the same is true for him. If he's on his bottom and he's playing guard and his legs are up, he can't really play this kind of game because I'll come into and play a leg lock game. So just in a general concept of how like we should think about jiu-jitsu, like by introducing leg locks, it stops a lot of BS. Because like I'm not gonna pass in stupid ways where I'm just gonna leave my leg open. Like this is immediately bad. Because then I'm gonna get leg locked. And I also can't just put my head forward like this. Same thing is true for him. He cannot play stupid guards where his foot is just dangling in the air. If I'm gonna pass, there's really only a couple of ways that I'm gonna pass. Either I'm gonna put my head forward and start attacking this way, or I need to start putting one leg forward so that I can come across to pass right here. So what does that mean for us? Switch over to me. Either he's gonna start passing by bringing his head forward, which means we go into our guillotine series, or he's standing up. So if he's going for a standing pass, I'm gonna limit his options by attacking legs. And the same thing is true for him, because like I can only pass if I have one leg forward. I can't pass if like both my like, it doesn't happen like that. Probably, like, I get this the most on everyone, and I watch David do it to people on a high level. Here, shin to shin, back here, same thing, lift, and then this leg is gonna go past my hip line. Here, step. Let me take a back step. So here, shin to shin, back of the knee, lift so that it becomes weightless. Here. Now, usually I'll be trying to off balance him, but we'll just go into the sequence where he moves the leg out, and it's very important that this goes to the bottom, right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend back this way, and I'm gonna lift. Let me rotate. All right. I'm lifting here, and if I do it properly, all I have to do is pull the leg, come here. And all I'm gonna do is push the hip. All right. So let's go to the mechanics of breaking. I can break if his leg is straight, but it's much better if the leg is bent and I'm hipping into the side, so that I can get maximal rotation. Because the way that the knee is built, there's like stabilizers here. So by crunching it in here, there's less flexibility that can happen here, so that you can start rotating here. But Dylan's a freak of nature, so it may not work on him. So I'm here, and essentially what I'm doing is I'm curling the leg inside, like that. From here, I'm gonna catch it in the crook elbow, and because there's stabilizer muscles here, I'm gonna hip into it. I'm gonna lift here, and I'm basically like tucking this into my rib cage. Not too much in my armpit, because if I put it into my armpit, I'm losing like kind of the rotation ability that I have. Here, right on the nook, and I'm gonna hip into it. Like, it's a little bit of me rotating the heel and me hipping and like causing this to stabilize so that I can get maximal rotation on here. So, I mean, you can. It is completely possible for you to get the heel hook if the leg is straight. But if you notice, like, because the leg is straight, the hip compensates for a lot of the motion here. So you won't get the maximum rotation as opposed to here. And I'm hipping into this. This kind of isolates this whole entire, the ACL. So when you rotate here, you can get the maximum amount of torque into it. And the hip won't compensate because it's not here. Like, you see how his hip line is moving? So one more time all the way to the top. All right. We're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna go to. Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
Start talking. All right. So we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna go into a knee bar option instead of the heel hook. Boom. Shin to shin. Lift. To the hip line. Momashi. Take this top leg. Here. Extend them out. I'm gonna lift. Lift. Assist. And push. All right. So.
I don't know where the good
That's okay.
angle
That's
is
a good
here.
angle. It's like there's no good angle.
No.
So I'm here. I'm gonna grab the leg here, and we'll do it. We'll sell it like we're going for the heel hook. Here. Come in here. Now, typically, what he's gonna do is he's gonna try and turn his toes, and come out that way. And when he does that, I'm gonna grab his ankle, push it up, and I'm gonna shoot my arm through, like that. And I'm gonna reach around and grab my back pocket, and I'm gonna start hipping into it. I'm here. I go for the heel hook. He starts defending by turning. For whatever reason, my heel hook wasn't good. I'm just gonna lift it up and slide my arm through. Grab my back pocket and start hipping into it. One more time for all the way from the top. Here, same entry, shin to shin, boom, ashi, reverse, send them out. Heel, he defends a little bit, I lift it up, go to the back, and we're gonna go to the next technique. We're gonna do our same entrance behind shin to shin. Here. I'm gonna lean to the side so this becomes weightless. Boom. Let this step over to my hip line and come here. All right. So my opponent is pretty aware of what I'm doing, and it's going to do on somebody who's probably seen this happen more than once. Instead of going to my normal X here, I'm gonna go to outside ashi and put both of my feet on his hips right here. I'm gonna hold the secondary leg too. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend my legs out. Falls to the ground. Great. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place my feet on the outside, and I'm gonna hold onto the knee. And usually it's because the person is gonna be probably fighting, so I wanna hold onto the knee just so I keep the knee line. I'm gonna pull him here, tight. I'm gonna grab the heel, and if you can come in close on this. Like, I'm not gonna grab like that, that's weird. If you imagine where his foot is and where my forearm is, kind of parallel, and then just a little bit underneath right there, so that I can grab it. So I'm on the outside ashi. I'm gonna pull his knee and lock. Some people do this. I guess you could do that too, if it helps. Because if you think about it, the more that his knee is like this, like bent like this, you get better like rotation here to tear. Here, I don't do that. I just come in. Here, come in, and I'm gonna hip into him. Cool. All right, let's try it.